Well, Tom, good morning, first of all.
Hey, good morning to you.
I understand you had a great Thanksgiving, by the way.
Well, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Congratulations.
Ate a lot of food. I got married that weekend, too.
Got married.
It was nice. It was in Maui, so it was a great weather, great place.
That sounds fantastic. And then you were off to China.
Yeah, then we went to Shanghai for a little, I called it a honeymoon, but it was to do a TV show, too. But so it made it, it's like a guy's idea of a great honeymoon because they paid for it.
You could write it off.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, but no, in China, we had a lot of Iowans out there, and in Maui, and so everybody, they golfed and they did all people from Iowa will appreciate going to warm weather. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. It was a good time.
Well, we're having a bridal showcase on Sunday. Did you get involved? We've been talking about this a little bit this week. Did you get involved much planning the wedding?
Well, I think I did. I've never been as involved, but Ashley's mom was pretty involved with Ashley, so she became sort of the boss, and I'm kind of afraid of her because they have all women, so but it was, and Ashley's a home and office organizer, so everything was organized, and it was way over organized. I thought, we had Thanksgiving dinner for everybody, which I thought, wow, they could do that on their own probably. But no, we had golfing for the people. Mo and all my buddies from Iowa wanted to golf, and they have some nice courses there. And then, there was stuff for people to do all week, and so a lot of people had a lot of fun.
How'd you get back in time to watch the Orange Bowl?
To watch the which bowl?
The Orange Bowl, the Hawks.
Oh, the Orange Bowl, of course. Yeah, I thought you said the Oregon Bowl. No, yeah, and it's funny. Last time they were in the Orange Bowl, I was in Maui. I talked to whoever I was with in the flight from Maui to Miami, which is a long flight, and then it was raining really bad, and then we started off really good, and then we got crushed, and they were pissed.
That was a long night.
Too.
That was a long night.
But no, I definitely... before I planned my schedule, I knew that January 7th was the championship game, just in case. Mm-hmm. So my first show was the 8th at Springfield, Illinois, this year. And the Orange Bowl was awesome.
Oh.
A typical Iowa game, though, where it was, a little hard on the heart. And I was on the road every weekend, and always made sure we had the game on in the green room, and a lot of close ones, and it was a great year, though. I was really happy, really excited, really
It was
proud.
so much fun. We're speaking with Tom Arnold, huge Hawk fan and a great advocate of Iowa in general, who's going to be at Penguins Comedy Club tonight. And also, by the way, this afternoon, you're busy. You're going to be at the Child Protection Center this afternoon?
That's right. That's what I hear. Yeah. They've asked me to come down there for a couple years. One lady, my uncle gives up my phone number to everybody, apparently, and called me on vacation a couple years ago in Hawaii. But no, I'm going to stop by there and take a tour and see the kids and families, and that's going to be great. And it's been fun. It's always fun to come back to the Midwest. And was in Des Moines for a few days, did Monday night in Des Moines, and then hung out with my friends from here, and some other friends are going to drive up to Cedar Rapids with me, and got friends, one or two of my brothers will be up there, and so it'll be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Sounds like you're staying pretty busy, Tom. Do you have a lot of comedy stops this year, as well as some TV and movies, maybe?
Yeah, I made like too many. The Iowa stuff's great. I started in New York in July, and then I picked a bunch of cities I wanted to go to that I went to in the 80s, just to see what it was like to go back, like sober, and still had amends to make apparently. But no, and then for some reason I thought Iowa would be great in January, even though I grew up here and know what the weather's like. I was over the holidays. I was looking at the weather back here, going, I don't remember it being that cold, but it's so nice, so it's great. And believe me, the Orange Bowl thing was that'll get me through the year. I'll be feeling good all year because of that.
I know it. I know it.
So,
what's your show looking like? I mean, is it a real kind of intimate show? You just talking?
Yeah, I do. First we'll talk about things that have happened to Cedar Rapids, which are many, because I went to the University of Iowa. My uncle lived up there, and then I talk about my life. A year ago, I started working out in a club in L.A. to see if I could do it, and because I'd always done a lot of corporate shows. And corporate shows are easy. They send you a check, and then you go to Microsoft and you make fun of Bill Gates or Steve Ballmer or something, and you get paid. But to do a real stand-up show, you got to talk about your life, and so what I wanted to do is have a weekly show where people came and. We let unemployed people in free, so we'd have a crowd, and then I try new material. And mostly I wanted to see what people remembered about my life, and unfortunately they remembered quite a bit. But it's been fun. It's been really fun. And, Bill sits there. I've been on the road every weekend, so I went back to a lot of East Coast stuff, a lot of, flying back and forth. And but this is nice. My wife came with me, and so it's been nice to see all the old buddies.
Where is she from, Tom?
She was born in Denver, and then she moved to Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
And so, so it seems like she was used to the cold weather. She's not thrilled with it, but it's been refreshing ever since I got. I think last Thursday, I had to go down to St. Louis. And then go to Springfield, Illinois. I was supposed to go to Chicago, but the flight got canceled, and I was like, oh, too bad I won't be able to go. I have to go to the championship game instead. It's 75 in L.A. But the club booker goes, oh, you fly straight to St. Louis, and it's a 15-minute drive to Springfield. And then on the way there, I talked to the flight attendant. I said, she said, where are you going? And I said, Springfield. It's about 15 minutes from here. She goes, Illinois or Missouri? I go, Illinois. She goes, well, it's 110 miles. So he would have said anything to get me there, but it turned out great. The people were really nice. And there's a lot of Hawkeyes there, a lot of people from Ottumwa. All these stops, whether it be New Brunswick, New Jersey, or Sarasota, Florida, or wherever, there's Hawkeyes, and there's people that I grew up with. So it's been really a good experience.
Good.
How about some other projects coming up? Anything we should be looking for?
Well, let's see. What am I doing? I just I wrote a pilot for NBC, a comedy called All for None, and NBC is going through a lot of transitions.
What is your take on that, by the way, the late night stuff?
Well, I have obviously Conan and those guys are my friends, and very sad and very proud of Conan for standing up. And I knew it was going to happen 5 years ago when they announced, because I knew that Jay would be not retiring and would be unhappy. And a part of me too is grateful that there's another hour of television for all the writers and actors to 5 hours a week now, where Jay won't be on. And but I'm sad that Conan's leaving, and it was a really hard decision for him, and because he has a crew, about 150 people moved out from New York, and